YouTube, what's poppin', baby? Welcome back to the channel. Hold on, let me get the. Dang, I got white. That's my fault. My fault. Welcome back to the channel, baby. You already know the freaking vibes. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button and press the like because you already know the content is gonna be flowing. We doing this, we doing that. Dang, my head looking crazy. Matter of fact, just take it off. Little bit of news in the Browns world yesterday, so you know I had to come on here and I just had to give my quick little thoughts and opinion on it. Cleveland Browns signed safety Rodney Mcleod. Now, for those of you that have been following me all year, that have watched the live streams, that have watched every conversation that I've had about the Browns, y'all know there was one major thing that I wanted to get this offseason. And that's what? I'll wait. Put it in the comments. I'll wait. What is it? Time's up. And that was to get Grant Delpit a mentor, some help, something, right? And what did they do this offseason? They got Juan Thorhill, they got Jim Schwartz, and they got Rodney Mcleod. Now, when you talk about a guy like Rodney Mcleod, number one, he's already played in the Schwartz system. Number two, he won a Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles. Number three, he's a veteran that Grant Delpit can learn from. What I've been saying, it's going to tap into the potential that we need out of Grant Delpit. Number four, you want to talk about a coverage guy in the safety, the last resort, a coach on the field, someone who knows it all, that veteran presence, a leader. He's going to do what John Johnson did, but hopefully excels at it better. We're not coming in here asking him to be the number one safety. We're not asking him to be the most dominant player on the field. We need coaching and we need you to help with Grant Delpit. I didn't find that on the web. I found that on my notifications. But anyway, this was such a huge signing for me, especially when I watched the highlights and I was reading up on it. And it's just like, this is exactly what Grant Delpit needs. Now Grant Delpit shouldn't have all this pressure on him. He's got some veteran presence. He's got guys that have been to the Super Bowl. He's got guys that can help him in coverage. We already know Grant Delpit can come downhill and make a tackle. Grant Delpit needs a little bit of help recognizing defenses, helping in coverage, staying home in certain areas. And that's where Rodney Mcleod is going to excel at. And I couldn't be happier for this addition. And I think the icing on top with the cherry is the fact that he already played in the Jim Schwartz offense. So I think that's the major key here is Jim Schwartz already being with him. There was also a report out yesterday that apparently Ndamukong and Suh, or they talked to Ndamukong and Suh during the draft process. Ultimately, nothing came about. So they posed a question, would Ndamukong and Suh be a good fit here? Duh. I mean, you see what the Philadelphia Eagles are doing with their defensive line. They can never add too much talent. As you see in the draft, they want another defensive lineman. So you kind of you just want to build as much depth as possible. I know we drafted a guy, we got DT, but at the end of the day, it can never hurt to have too many bodies, especially on that front of it, especially when you got a guy like Jim Schwartz, whose best position is defensive lineman. So the more the merrier. I will take Jim Schwartz all freaking day, or Ndamukong and Suh all day. Throw on with Jim Schwartz and let him have a field day. I did want to touch base with one thing regarding yesterday from the comments in YouTube, and that was saying that DPJ would be a good trade piece to go and get a linebacker. And the more and more I thought about it just, I'm not ready for it as a fan, but I don't see us trading DPJ. But seeing as the Browns don't have a plethora of assets, I feel like DPJ could be one of those pieces. But like I said, he's at it doesn't quite make sense for other teams because other teams don't value DPJ like the Cleveland Browns fans do. Now, when you talk about Anthony Schwartz, like we talked about yesterday, that's a different story because I think the speed at the end of the day could at least hold some kind of value, although we know what Schwartz is. But those are really the only two pieces that I could technically see getting moved. And while DPJ doesn't seem likely, could I see it happening and would I understand it? Yeah, you just went and signed Marquise Goodwin and you traded for Elijah Moore. And respectively, Elijah Moore is probably going to slide into that number 2 role. And we can't forget about Cedric Tillman, who is a freaking specimen, right? Who's just a dominant force. So you're kind of gonna be fishing for time in the receiver room, and it's gonna be a hell of a battle this offseason. And I just hope DPJ doesn't fall into the Brian Hoyer trap. And by the Brian Hoyer trap, I mean letting all the pressure get to him and it overwhelms him, which I don't think DPJ will fold under the pressure. He's took strides every season, and I mean, like I said, he's one of the fan favorites here. So I think that's just why I sit here and it's like, man, I really don't want to see DPJ go. But at the end of the day, you know me, in Barry we trust. So I'm gonna rock with Barry or whatever decisions he has. The only decision that I probably won't rock with Barry on is if we get rid of Chubb, or Myles Garrett, unless both of them come on and say, hey, trade me. But other than that, there's not really much Andrew Berry can do to get me on his bad side, because I got complete and full faith in him until further notice. So we're going to leave it at that for today. Got to get ready to go into work. Just wanted to drop a quick video real quick because that addition at safety is huge. Don't think it's not. Oh, he's not even a great player. He's slow. He's this and that. Man, y'all don't know what we need him for. We need him to unlock Grant Delpit's potential, because Grant Delpit he's going to explode. I got a feeling Grant Delpit is going to explode this year. If you don't know who Grant Delpit is now, you going to know who he is by the end of the season. I can guarantee you that. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. Like I said, don't please like the video. Let's get this video going, baby. And press that subscribe button. And I will catch you boys on the next video. Happy Friday. Peace.